Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions, the 7th of November 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. The 7th of November 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. The central bank governor told us more than once that the project to delete the zeros off the exchange rate is going to happen. It's still in process. They're working on it. He can't tell you exactly what's going to take place, but he can give you some information. If they do an adjustment, drop the 3 zeros from 0.00076, then apply a real effective exchange rate based on fundamentals. The fundamentals are off their gold, their reserves, etc. The 7th of November 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. I only showed you 3 numbers: 3.22, 3.86, 4.25. You may say, is that the exchange rate? That's not giving you an exchange rate, it's giving you a comprehensive study of what they said the float could do in order to reach the real effective exchange rate. The 7th of November 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK. It is believed they are holding onto the budget because the rate is in it. That is what my sources in Iraq are saying. A number of them work in the government of Iraq. Comment. I am hearing the Iraq budget has blank spots in it. Mark Z. Quite a few. And there is a mechanism in the budget for a rate change. Why would there be that mechanism in the budget if they weren't expecting an RV? The 7th of November 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat. What you want to see is the nominal rate put back on Forex when it comes out following the project of removing the zeros. It is the repegging to a new basket and off the sole peg to the US dollar that will allow for a very high rate to be announced on Forex. They told us they do not plan to float once they remove the zeros, but will float once on Forex. The mere fact that they talked about not doing a float in the same articles about removing the zeros told us this fact. The 6th of November 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. The banks are on edge. Not every bank is going to tell you that. But once in a while, we do find what I call a golden egg. Once in a while we do get lucky. The 6th of November 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. I look forward to seeing what transpires in the next couple of days or even at any time. I think Iraq has really shown that the readiness of the country is explosive. The 6th of November 2025 Boots on the ground Guru Maxis. I just talked to an Iraqi general. I asked him about the Iraq dinar. He said it's all about America. I asked about Kuwait dinar and he said America likes Kuwait but not so much Iraq. The interpreter's English was not very good. From what I understood, they are waiting on the US. They seem to be very happy about everything happening here. I asked for a picture with them but it's not allowed. The 6th of November 2025 Newshound Guru Samson article. IMF forecasts. Iraq will be the 4th largest Arab economy by 2030. The 6th of November 2025 Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram. One of the reasons Kuwait's currency value is so high is that you can't get your hands on the currency. The Central Bank of Kuwait has extremely strict controls over the Kuwaiti dinar. You must also remember the Kuwaiti dinar is traded on the Forex market. Be aware Kuwait's currency is hard to get, you have to travel to Kuwait. Iraq's currency is sold on the internet. It doesn't take a college degree to figure out that Iraq is going to eliminate the financial threat of overprinted banknotes. Common sense tells you that Iraq has already said they need to get the money from under citizens' mattresses and into the banks, and it's hurting the Iraqi economy because the citizens are holding the Iraqi dinar. The 6th of November 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Omar. There's no formal announcement yet we can see from the Central Bank of Iraq or from the government about moving the dinar to a 1-to-1 exchange rate with the American dollar. We are being told more things every day about the reform. However, the redenomination plan, if it is implemented, could symbolize a reset of our currency, making one new dinar equal to our 1,000-old dinar note. This is not the same as a revaluation, but it would simplify transactions and improve confidence. Frank. Monetary reform education inside of Iraq is very loud, teaching the Iraqi citizens. The lifting of the zeros from your exchange rate will result in a 1,000 note becoming a 1 note. A 25,000 note becoming a 25 note inside your country. The 6th of November 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK. It's been a very dry news week. Maybe this is a good thing? Still have big expectations from many for November 5th through the 11th. So maybe it's a great thing to see so much quiet? The 6th of November 2025 Guru Nader from the Mideast article. Disruption of official working hours in Iraq from next Saturday to Wednesday. They're doing it for the election. They're going to stop schools and hours of work for 3 days all the way till Wednesday. Have nothing to do with RV or anything like that. The 6th of November 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU article. Nearly 90 trillion dinars, $69 billion, 92% of Iraq's 98 trillion dinar money supply, remain outside the banking system. Iraq is now in the midst of the second generation of sanctions. Now they have the current generation, who has no concept of the banking system nor do they have any trust of it. We all know this belly aching is a facade designed to keep the natives from rioting. A thinking man knows there is one way and one way only to bring the stashed currency back online with the banks. Raise the damned value above $1 US. How stupid do they think we are? The 6th of November 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. I think it still could be fourth quarter 2025. Does the rear settle somewhere around 3 times SDR? We're going to find out. Every step of what I'm talking about is documented. What they've been doing is primarily executed in my view already. The CBI has reserves. $112 billion. They have compliance through all the new systems, international standards. Their next move is going to be an effective adjustment like they did in 2023. It's going to be immediate. The 6th of November 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. I think Sadani is about to give you, Iraqi citizens, a date, not a rate, in order to pacify you Iraqi citizens and receive the vote that he needs. And maybe at the start of the year, all of this can come together. We have another scenario. The one that Trump has painted where it can happen right now without a second thought. The 6th of November 2025 Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser now. When the Forex comes up Sunday afternoon, at 5 o'clock Eastern, we should have new rates. I know what that rate is going to be. President Trump set that up with Iraq to give us the highest available rates. And it's true of Dong, it's true of the dinar. The 6th of November 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat. We should see some movement on the project to remove the zeros this month. Will Iraq begin the swap out of the 3-0 notes for the lower denominations soon? We read again in the news of the lack of liquidity in the banks, that nearly 90% of issued dinars are outside the banking system, still. I was told by my CBI contact that by removing the zeros should bring most of this currency into the banks. I was also told there will be an incentive to do so. We were told in the news from the CBI in connection with the article about removing the zeros, that this issue of lack of liquidity would be resolved soon. This was their words, not mine. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net